His daughter, Annabelle Renee Pomeroy, was inside the church when 26-year-old gunman Devin Kelly opened fire.
We have 6 ambulances en route.
The shooter was able to fire off multiple rounds on his automatic weapon, killing at least 26, many children, some as young as 18 months.
There was 3 firearms that had been recovered.
Authorities now believe the attack was fueled by a domestic dispute.
The suspect's mother-in-law attended this church. We know that he had made threatening texts.
Kelly has previously served a year in prison following a court-martial for assault on his spouse and her 11-month-old child. He received a bad conduct discharge from the Air Force in 2014. The nature of the charge should have prevented him from obtaining a weapon, and authorities confirm Kelly did not have a license to carry. For the past 6 weeks, Kelly was working as the manager at an RV park nearby. He left work on Saturday with a headache and never showed up on Sunday. Authorities believe he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Authorities have now confirmed that they have video from inside the church and are reviewing it now. Witnesses who were here for the shooting describe the scene as horrific and say that more than half of the people who were inside that church were either shot or killed. Maggie Rulli, ABC News, Sutherland Springs, Texas.
All right, Maggie, thank you. And Devin Kelly has been identified as a former member of the Air Force who was forced out with a bad conduct discharge. Now, that's different from a dishonorable discharge. He spent a year behind bars for that conduct, which police say was a domestic situation. They say he had beat his wife and also his child. Now, helping us get to the bottom of all of this is former FBI agent Brad Garrett. And Brad, you know, it seems like this never should have happened on so many levels and for so many reasons. First off, how was he able to buy a gun? I guess when you get a discharge like that, you're considered a felon.
Well, that is correct. But the issue is that information has to get in to the NCIC database. So when, for example, the Texas State Police check your background, if it's not in there, they're not going to know about it. Keep in mind, this is a military conviction, so it would be up to the responsibility of the military to put it in there. So I think that's the problem.
The other issue when you look at this is there were warning signs. This was not an individual that was below radar. There were all kinds of warning signs. Why wasn't somebody notified earlier about the possibility of this guy going off the edge?
This happens almost, with the exception of Stephen Paddock at Las Vegas, all of this trail of behavior, from acquiring firearms to increased use of violence to more verbal